Happy Monday, McLean. I'm Cora.
And I'm Sulu.
Sulu, how was your weekend?
My weekend was amazing, but I missed the WMHS news the whole time, so let's get right into it.
Halloween is the last day of the first quarter and a 2-hour early release for students. SIS will not be available from October 31st at 4 p.m. through November 10th at 6 a.m. Now that's spooky. Schools are closed for students on Monday, November 3rd for a school planning day, and Tuesday, November 4th for a teacher work day, so you'll have lots of time to eat your Halloween candy. Now let's go to Sham to tell us about this week's sports.
Hello Highlanders, this is Sham back with your sports. Today boys volleyball plays in the district semifinals at home at 6 p.m. and field hockey plays in the district semifinals at home at 7 p.m. Cross country traveled to Pork Lake. Girls ran at 12 p.m. and boys at 12:45 p.m. Girls volleyball also has their district semifinals at 6 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow, there will be no games scheduled, but we will be back with more updates. That's all for your sports. Now, back to anchors.
Thanks, Sham. AP students must make opt-out decisions by this Friday, October 31st. Families will be billed a $99 non-refundable test fee for AP exams that exceed the 6 FCPS-funded tests. Turn forms into the box located in Student Services by the end of the school day in Halloween. When you turn it in, you must sign the list by the box to acknowledge your opt-out form has been turned in. If you need a new form, see Ms. Donlan in the Blended Learning Center.
McLean just launched a new academic support initiative after school. Every Wednesday from 3 to 4:30 p.m., all students are invited to attend Wednesday workshop to receive support in the core content areas, homework completion, and planning and organization. Wednesday workshop will take place in the library, and students can take the late bus home those days. Please reach out to Ms. Lowry with any questions.
The Fairfax County Department of Neighborhood and Community Services is thrilled to launch the 10th annual Shark Tank Technology Challenge. This is a chance to showcase your genius and change lives in the process. Open to all high school students in Fairfax County, Fairfax City, and the City of Falls Church. This challenge dares you to develop a groundbreaking device or app that can make a meaningful difference in the lives of older adults, adults with disabilities, caregivers, injured veterans. Submit your initial proposal by Friday, December 19th. Forms and instructions are available at the link below if you search Shark Tank. Now let's take a bite out of Paul and Caius's fun facts.
What's up, Islanders? I'm Paul.
And I'm Caius, and we're here with Musical Monday. Did you know that Metallica is the only band to have performed in all 7 continents, as they performed in Antarctica in 2013?
Wow, Caius, that's crazy. Did you know that in 2015, a Canadian astronaut named Chris Hadfield was not only the first Canadian astronaut to walk in space, but also the first to record an entire music album while in orbit?
I got one more for you. On a spooky note, Michael Jackson's Thriller is the highest-selling album of all time.
That's it for Music Monday. Now back to your anchors.
Those are some rocking music facts.
For sure. Life without music would be flat.
Let's jazz it up by checking out the HOCO football game.
October 17th, the McLean football team took on Marshall in McLean's annual homecoming game. The Highlanders came into this game with a disappointing 1-6 record and were hoping to secure their first district win of the season. The match started slow as both teams struggled to score due to strong defensive performances on either end. In the second quarter, the Highlanders were able to build some offensive momentum as tight end Aiden Reed was consistently targeted. Shortly after making a couple crucial catches, Reed put McLean on the board with a touchdown reception, giving the Highlanders a 6-0 lead.
And Aiden Reed played so well. He's the best player, I think, in the Liberty District as a tight end, and he's going to go play at William & Mary, and he showed tonight why he's a Division I football player.
But the Statesmen were able to bounce back quickly, returning the kickoff all the way for a 75-yard touchdown and converting a 2-point conversion, closing the first half at 8-6 in favor of Marshall. After the half, McLean started the third quarter strong, as running back Finn Thompson ran the ball in for a Highlander touchdown, giving McLean a 14-8 lead. Then, an interception from safety Michael Babylidis allowed McLean to take control of possession once again. Another touchdown to tight end Aiden Reed gave the Highlanders a commanding 22-8 lead. The Statesmen continued to persevere and were able to score twice, narrowing McLean's lead to 2 with a score of 22-20. Marshall went for the 2-point conversion in hopes of tying the game at 22, but linebacker Jack Tanner came up with a huge stop, allowing McLean to hold their lead. With only 3 minutes remaining, the Highlanders hoped to run the clock, but a quick defensive stop from Marshall allowed them one more chance to score. As Marshall drove down the field, hopes were dwindling for McLean, but a bad snap led to a fumble that linebacker Justin Ball was able to recover to ice the game for the Highlanders.
It's Jay Ball's fumble recovery down here the last play. It was coming down. There's a lot of wild stuff happening, and to see a kid like Justin Ball, who's been bought into this program from the very beginning, to make the game-sealing recovery, that's it, no-brainer.
And as the clock struck zeros, McLean erupted, and fans rushed the field to celebrate a massive victory on homecoming night. Scooping and scoring for WMHS News, this has been Artie Safai, Jit Sequeira, Gabe Agan, and Dominic Lackey.
Wow, I'm glad we didn't fumble that game.
Adrian, can you tackle this week's weather?
Hey Highlanders, let's go over the weather for this week. Tomorrow, we can expect highs in the mid-50s with some cloudy skies. It's getting colder out. Moving into Wednesday and Thursday, highs again in the low 50s, along with some afternoon showers here on Wednesday and Thursday. As we move into Friday, the sun starts to come out a bit, highs in the low 60s. Don't worry, there's only a 3% chance of rain Friday night, so Halloween festivities should stay nice and dry for you guys. On Saturday, sun comes out, again, highs in the low of 62 and high of 62 and low of 42 at night. Make sure to stay warm out there, Highlanders. Now back to your anchors.
Thanks, Adrian. That's all for today's show.
You can submit announcements for the next news show at the link below, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Instagram for up-to-date news and announcements.
Have a majestic Monday, McLean.